Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your Uncle Spearfield7. I'm here with a quick how to set up KINO DER TOTEN map video. One of the remastered maps on the new COD Zombie Chronicles. I'm a beginner at all of this, and shout out to More Interesting, a PSN friend of mine, for showing me the ropes on most of these maps. But I like this map in particular. Ever since the Giant, I haven't really found a good map that I can play solo, just for me. I'm a noob, and this video is going to be for noobs. So if you're an experienced player, this probably isn't the video for you, but if you are a beginner or you're just curious about some of the easier maps to set up, this is a really good map for setting up, within 10 rounds or so. So side note with this map is I'm a filmmaker in real life. I'm actually an award-winning filmmaker, which is kind of interesting. I don't really talk about my personal life a whole lot on this channel. I'm thinking about doing it a little bit more. KINO DER TOTEN is translated to Cinema of the Dead in German. In Black Ops 1, I believe, is when this map first appeared. There were Nazi flags everywhere, and I learned a cool little thing on Reddit that the reason why there aren't Nazi swastikas all over the place is that Germany actually passed a law that if you're not, in academic research, that you can't have products that have swastikas on them in the German market. So I totally understand they pulled it all from the game. Wolfenstein's kind of the same way. It's basically a World War II Nazi game. But they pulled out all the swastikas because why would the game developer want to create just a German-specific only version when they can just do it once and then, ship it out? I understand that reasoning. So getting back to setting up the map itself, very, very, very simple. So what we do is you go up the stairs, go off to the right, open this door, go through this little room. In this little room, you're going to find Mule Kick, or you're going to find Mule Kick nearby. Then you're going to run down the stairs, open up this door, and now you're going to have a speed cola machine and kind of like a little, I don't know, it kind of looks like a bar area or a concession area outside of the theater itself. Then you're going to open this door, it's going to take you through the dressing room, and then, so you're basically backstage, and then you open up this door to get on the stage itself. Now the curtain's going to be down, and once we turn on the power is located right here. Once we turn on the power, the curtain will raise, and then basically this is kind of my arena, or this is my strategy when I play this solo, is kind of hanging out in this room for most of the game. There's a cool little podium in the middle of the screen, in front of the movie theater screen. That's a turret that you can activate, and it helps shoot people coming down through the crowd, through the audience towards you. In the back of this auditorium is the Juggernaut machine. I think, for the most part, I've played this like 3 or 4 times now, and I don't think that the perks change. You tap square on the teleporter, then you run up the aisle, you open up the door that leads back to the main area, where we're back where we began the map, and then you tap on the little spirally thing in the floor, and now it's connected. And all you have to do is set up 1. In the Giant you have to set up 3. You just have to set up 1 on this. Then it'll take you to a room, and inside that room you're completely protected, and you can pack a punch your weapons. And I really like that there's a reflection that you can actually see yourself on the movie theater screen in the auditorium. I thought that was a really cute touch. There's a clock on the wall, and it's counting down backwards, and when it reaches 0, you're going to be teleported back into the auditorium or into the starting area. I believe it's the starting area, And so you get back to the starting area, and after a round or 2, it needs to cool down, and then you just repeat the process. Every time you need to go to the pack-a-punch room, you have to activate the teleporter, but it's pretty easy. It's very simple to take care of. There are these little stinker guys. They're really fucking annoying. I hate them. The more you're standing on the stage when the zombies come out, the more of those spawn, so I try to make a loop between the main floor of the auditorium and up on the stage. I noticed yesterday we were playing in a team game and we went down because I threw a cymbal monkey into the crowd. That's considered out of the map, so the zombies aren't going to climb back over the barricades. Once they're out of the barricades, they're going to be going at you full blast because they got bloodlust on their minds. So once we're mainly set up, there's one little side area I wanted to point out. So once you go up the aisle and out the front door to the beginning area, you turn right, you open up this door, and then you keep right and you open up that door, and then basically you have a little outside area where there's double tap, And if you keep following along the fence line, there's VMP, which is kind of a popular wall gun that's on most of the maps. And then you can go up into a room and there's a secondary box location and an M8 wall weapon and a couple other things. So basically I just wanted to make a very, very quick, simple, to the point video that kind of describes how to set it up. I've mostly been able to do this within 10 rounds. I think it'll be pretty easy for you to do the same. If you have any difficulties or questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Obviously, if you're a seasoned COD veteran, COD Zombies veteran, you're not going to find a whole lot of use out of this. But I do hope that it helped you, and if it did, please rate and leave a comment. It really helps out the channel. So, anyways, take care. Hope you're having a great day, and until next time, this is Spearfield 7. See you later.
Send you to your ancestors.